When your neurotypical daughter asks you, "Why does my brother get away with everything?" and you feel your heart break a little, this video is for you. We have an autistic son named Oliver and a neurotypical daughter named Sophie. For years, Sophie struggled to understand why Oliver got different rules and more of our attention. She saw the meltdowns, the screaming, the flapping hands, and she did not understand why he could throw a toy without getting punished, but when she did the same thing, she got sent to her room. That question was the moment we realized we needed to do something different. We needed to give her a framework she could actually use. If you are in a similar situation, please subscribe to our channel. We share real strategies from real parenting. Here are 3 practical tips we actually used in our home, not theoretical advice, things we said and did that made a real difference. Tip 1, we created a personal social story together. We sat down with Sophie and made a little picture book called All About Oliver's Brain. We said, Oliver's brain is not broken, it is just wired differently. Sounds that feel normal to you feel like an alarm going off next to his ear. Lights that seem fine to you feel like a flashlight shining directly into his eyes. Sophie drew a stick figure with big ears and a thought bubble full of loud noises. We wrote, when Oliver covers his ears, he is not being rude. His brain is protecting him from sounds that hurt. That book became her reference guide. Over time, she started using the language herself. She would say, oh, the vacuum cleaner is hurting Oliver's brain. That was a huge win. She stopped seeing his reactions as random. She started seeing them as his way of coping with a world that feels too loud and too bright. Tip 2, we created a secret signal just for Sophie. Here was the problem. When Oliver had a meltdown, all our attention went to him. Sophie would stand there waiting. She needed us too. Maybe she needed help with homework. Maybe she just wanted to show us a drawing. But we were consumed by Oliver's crisis, and Sophie started to feel invisible. So we made a deal. Sophie would tap her nose twice. That was her signal, and we promised that even if we could not respond right away, we would acknowledge her signal. We would hold up one finger to say, I see you, give me 1 minute. And as soon as the situation stabilized, we went to her first. That tiny change made an enormous difference. Sophie stopped competing for attention. She had a way to reach us even in chaos. And that gave her a sense of being seen. Tip 3, we did sensory experiments together. We wanted Sophie to feel, not just hear about, what Oliver experiences. We set up sensory stations. We turned all lights to the brightest setting and added a flickering LED. We played multiple loud sounds at once, a vacuum cleaner, TV static, a kitchen timer, and we asked Sophie to do a simple puzzle in that environment. She lasted about 45 seconds before she covered her ears and said, I cannot think. And we said, wow, that is how Oliver feels many times every single day. Then we had her wear thick winter gloves and try to button a shirt. She could not do it. We explained that for Oliver, some textures feel exactly like that. That afternoon changed everything. Sophie started advocating for Oliver on her own. She would dim the lights. She would say, maybe Oliver needs his headphones. She became his protector instead of his competitor. What was difficult? Managing our own guilt. We felt guilty that Sophie was not getting enough attention. We felt guilty that Oliver needed so much from us, and we felt guilty that Sophie had to grow up faster than her friends. That guilt does not fully go away, but including Sophie instead of just managing around her made all the difference. When she understood the why behind Oliver's behavior, resentment faded and connection replaced it. What was achievable? Sophie went from frustrated and resentful to genuinely compassionate. She learned to read Oliver's early warning signs. She would tell us, his breathing is getting fast. I think he needs a break. By giving her tools, she developed emotional intelligence most adults do not have. What were the limitations? Sophie is still a child. She still has moments where she is frustrated or embarrassed or sad. And that is okay. We never wanted her to be Oliver's caretaker. We wanted her to be his sister. There are still days where she wishes things were different. And we let her have those feelings. We do not tell her to be grateful. We just say, I know this is hard. I feel it too. If you are raising a neurodivergent child and a neurotypical child at the same time, you are doing one of the hardest jobs in the world. You are trying to hold space for both while running on empty yourself. The small things you do to help your children understand each other, they matter more than you know. If this video helped you, please subscribe to our channel. We share real parenting strategies every week, so you do not have to figure this out alone.